What's up, DC?
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, man. Cool. All right, Sherdog.com. I'm here with heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier. He'll be defending the belt against Stipe Miocic this Saturday, UFC 241. So, Daniel, got to ask you first, man. Are you a superstitious man?
I'm superstitious, actually. Not even just a little bit. I'm very superstitious.
So, I will say that there's a bad history for main event title fights at the Honda Center. A couple of title changes. Yourself with Jones, and then Kane and Brock as well.
It's not even just that. Junior Dos Santos beat Kane too.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Luke Rockhold got beat by Michael Bisping in Southern California too. It's not good for AKA, but I'll change that this weekend.
Okay. How do you intend on breaking that?
I'm just go fight my fight. Go fight my fight, do what I do, and get my hand raised.
So from a personality standpoint, Stipe seems just more than a little bit agitated with you saying you don't give two shits about his feelings.
Well, why should I? Why should I? I mean, why should I care about what someone else is feeling? We're gonna fight, right? If you got to be mad, if you got to be more mad to fight someone in an octagon, you're crazy. You should already be mad to fight me. We're fighting. So what's gonna change? You're gonna try to punch me harder? Okay. You're gonna punch me anyways.
Does this feel any different than the first time you fought?
I mean, honestly, I don't know if you guys remember, I just feel like by the time we fought the first time, he was getting agitated with me, but why wouldn't he be? I can't spend 6 weeks with myself without getting agitated. My wife hates me after 6 weeks. We spent 6 weeks together on the Ultimate Fighter. Of course he's agitated. It's the way it is.
And speaking of it, your time kind of away with the wife and the kids, I know you enjoyed some recovery after your back issues and your hand problem as well. So what was just life like sitting around, just kind of watching some fights, not really jumping in the gym yourself, trying to prepare?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome to be able to not only call the fights, but go through the wrestling season without any fight preparation and all those other things. I had a great, it's been almost a year. I mean, September, October, 9 months for me since I fought, so it's been great. It's been great just really taking time to be with my kids and try to establish that wrestling program at Gilroy High School, make it even bigger and better.
You've done a lot of good work as an analyst as well. Got your new show on ESPN Detail. It has the fact that you have to sit around and break down the X's and O's. Does that make you a better fighter, you feel?
I think that's been the case since I started working at Fox a few years ago. Whenever you're looking at fighters and watching them as a fan and also as an analyst, you look at little things that they do in their performances that you try to incorporate into your game. It's really helped me.
And of course, it's going to be hard to improve upon a first-round knockout against an all-time great heavyweight. Why take this fight? Why risk, not performing as well this time?
It doesn't matter about if you could do well. I mean, I know that the last fight was a bit of a fairy tale. Knocking out Stipe Miocic in the first round was crazy. I anticipate a much longer, harder fight, and I'm okay with that. I prepared as if this guy's King Kong again. I've made him Goliath. And I just got to go out there and slay him.
All right. So of course, you definitely had some feelings about Francis Ngannou defeating your current teammate, Cain Velasquez. And how close were you to jumping in the cage against Francis, since that would have been a logical title shot?
Not very close. I mean, we're all emotional, So you see one of your best friends get knocked out, and you say some things, but I wasn't gonna go fight Francis Ngannou just for the sake of fighting him, I think that was that his second win in a row or a third?
That was his second.
Yeah, I mean, and then he beat somebody else, right?
Yes, JDS.
Yeah, after that fight, it's more like, okay, this dude's won 3 fights in a row. Maybe this is somebody I would fight, but obviously in the moment you're upset. But what was I gonna do? Just go find Francis Ngannou and fight him? No, it doesn't work like that.
Were you offered any other fights like Ngannou or Dos Santos?
No. It was Brock Lesnar, and if not Brock Lesnar, Stipe was going to get a rematch, as I've always said.
So, got to ask the cliche, man, how do you do it this time?
I think this time I really wear on him. I think in this fight, people realize, in this division, it's a little bit different. I fought 15 fights in this weight class, and in those 15 fights, one judge gave Josh Barnett 1 round. That's the only round on anybody's scorecard I've ever lost at heavyweight. So people understand why on Saturday night.
Well, best of luck to you Saturday. Appreciate your time, Daniel.
Thank you.